Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a collective love reading for this upcoming weekend as part of the Weekend Romance Love is in the Air series. So as this is a collective reading, there'll be no timestamps for the zodiac signs, but when I call out the zodiac signs, they may resonate for your sun, moon, rising or Venus placements, or maybe for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, their placements. This is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So guys, we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot today for your reading, and happy weekend guys. So can't believe it, another week has gone by, but hope you're all well and have a fabulous weekend, and sending love and light out to you all. So let's tap in with the energy and find out what's going on. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for the collective? What do they need to know for the surrounding energies in regards to love for this upcoming weekend? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Just cutting up the deck for you now and then we'll get into it. So bottom of the deck, wow, okay, Ace of Swords. Is there a breakthrough? Okay, a breakthrough, a new energy coming in, a new person or an important conversation with someone. Maybe if there is a sense of somebody coming back around. I mean, guys, I know that we have Venus retrograde, you know, next week. Or maybe is it further on into the weekend? I'm not quite sure. I believe it's either the first or the second that Venus retrograde starts. But I do believe, obviously, as of now, we're in the pre-shadow for it. So there's going to be potentially a turning point to do with certain connections here. But I really want to tap in a little bit more to do with the energy and find out what's going on here. So the Ace of Swords, what's going on, please and thank you? For the collective, what do they need to know in regards to love for this upcoming weekend? What are the surrounding energies in regards to love? Please and thank you. Do you know what? I really feel like a lot of tension in my shoulders. So there could be a situation where somebody's feeling a little bit tense, maybe nervous, apprehensive. Maybe you're feeling apprehensive. But there's definitely a sense of somebody needing to take a moment to just relax and just kind of ground themselves a little bit here, right? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody is coming in to talk to you, or you're feeling very much inclined to reach out to someone. But there's movement happening here. So the winds of change are happening in regards to your love life for sure. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements are very significant here. But what is going on? Okay, again, Ace of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords, which is also a court card carrying of the Ace. So this really wanted to be seen. So somebody really wants to get something off their chest. Okay, what is going on here? I'm hearing if somebody does come through, then it's important that you also speak up and tell your truth as well. Especially if there's been some sort of potential upset between you and someone. I'm hearing not to hold of anything back. Yeah, 444 on my timer. I feel like it's very important for two people here to be speaking of their truth and putting it all out there, right? No holds barred. And I don't feel like there's going to be any rudeness or anything like that, but it's a sense of still having a way of saying what you're wanting to say, but in a more considerate manner. So I feel like that could be something that resonates here. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is the energy of a new beginning, also a fresh start. There could be definitely someone at a distance that wants to speak to you, or there has been a lot of distance between you anyway, regardless of physical distance. So I feel like someone's wanting to close the gap here, guys. Wow, the Devil, Capricorn energy. And Temperance, wow, Sagittarius energy. If there has been anything to do with a third party or a karmic connection here, and I don't feel like you're necessarily involved with this person in regards to this, I feel like this could be potentially a love interest and there's been somebody elsewhere, right? I feel like this situation is getting tempered out. I feel like somebody is speaking of their truth and saying that this is not something that they want to continue with, or that this is something that they're leaving, right? Or they've already left of this, and they may be this person coming through to discuss of certain things as to what has recently happened or what is going on currently. If this person has been in two minds about whether to speak up and tell you of their truth, of what's really going on with whatever they have in their life, as there may have been certain things that have been hidden here, guys, maybe on purpose from this person, they're going to come clean. They're going to come clean, they're going to confess, they're going to put it all out there. And this person may have been fearful of your response. But I feel like it's now got to the point where I'm hearing Spirit has been at them so much. Spirit has been at them so much to the point whereby they know that it's getting time for them to come clean or open up, right? They may have not even necessarily done of anything wrong, like of anything against you. I feel like there may have been a gross misunderstanding, or there was a lack of communication, or there was a sense of right person, wrong time, or I'm not picking necessarily like a cheating energy or somebody being unfaithful, nothing like that. I'm just picking up that this person may have been more in their ego here, like they've been battling with certain inner demons here, or they've had, you know, these interactions with others around them that have weighed very heavy on them. There's been a lot of influence. So I feel like there's a lot that this person is really wanting to get off their chest in regards to you. They're wanting to heal things with you. They're wanting to reconcile, especially if you and this person, you know, are wanting of this. But this person is feeling a lot of fire, a lot of passion in regards to you, and they have had some difficulty with kind of containing of this, right? And they're realizing that how they feel for you, the way that they feel for you, is unlike anything else that they've ever dealt with. And they may have at one point thought that, you know, that it was toxic the way that they were thinking and feeling about you, right? I mean, this person may be quite, not necessarily obsessive, but I'm definitely getting a very territorial or possessive kind of vibe here, maybe even quite protective, especially if this person in some instances knows that, you know, you have a lot going on in your life or in your immediate surroundings. Things are a bit, you know, toxic here or not necessarily ideal. It's like this person kind of senses that on some level you haven't been fully safe with something, fully secure with something, and that there are certain things that you're not fully putting out there into the light, or you haven't opened up to this person about. But I feel like once there's this sense of conversation between the two of you, you know, they're going to kind of fill you in and you're going to fill them in with whatever has been going on as well. So I am getting that, yeah. But look, with the Seven of Cups, there's been a lot of potential illusion at play. I'm even getting like, this person may have been imagining the worst, right? Imagining the worst, like you maybe being with someone else. Wow, okay, guys. The sun literally just went behind the cloud and it's gone very dark. That was incredibly synchronistic to what I was just talking about. The fact that this person's like worst nightmare, like this fear that's looming for them, would be this potential thought that you've moved on from them, 10-10 on my timer, and closed out a cycle with them, and you're not open to a new beginning, and that there's somebody else already on the scene who is, oh wow, okay, I just heard like attending to your needs, maybe physical needs, okay, or emotional needs, whatever, like, but I'm picking up that this person may have sensed some sort of shift recently, and or they've become more aware of this connection with you because they've received a download or a sign or a synchronicity or something that has potentially given them this impression that there's been a shift and things are feeling different, and so therefore all they can kind of formulate in their mind is that there's somebody else around you, even if you're not having anything going on with anyone or you're not talking with anyone. They just feel like there could potentially be someone on the precipice of like entering into your life, and they sense of this. Either that, or someone has recently, either struck up conversation to have something more romantic with you, or showcase of their sense of interest in you, or someone trying to get close to you. This person senses this, and it's like they hate the distance, and so therefore I'm picking up on the fact that like they're not closer to you physically, so therefore they can't keep a watchful eye out on you. Like they can't be physically near you or in your presence or around you to see what's genuinely going on in your life. So this person feels very much at a distance from you. But this person here with the Seven of Cups, okay, I'm getting a lot of daydreaming and fantasizing here. This person is definitely experiencing more kind of like 18 plus thoughts in regards to you. Let's just put it that way, right? And it's got to the point now where they're realizing they have to do something about this, and that nothing really is going to change in the dynamic to two with the both of you unless they are to open up or come through and speak to you or whatever. Like they know that it's down to them to have, if they're wanting this sense of clarity or even on some level closure with you to do with whatever has happened before, right? They know that it's got to come from them to meet you. I'm hearing halfway and not the other way around. But this person is being divinely guided to come through towards you. As I say that with the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. What was I saying? This person has been having this heightening of their intuition. It's like something has awakened recently, right? There could have been like an activation to do with their third eye or their crown chakra, like something about the higher chakras here within this person. And they have been imagining the worst, right? Or they've been sensing that you have options, right? There's a lot of mystery to do with this connection, or they find you very mysterious because you keep your cards close to your chest and you're not opening up to this person. And so therefore they feel like if they were to string two things together, logically in their mind, it makes sense that there's either somebody else around you or there's somebody else about to enter into your life. And I'm hearing this person can't stand the thought of that. And I'm not getting like a toxic energy with this person or anything. I'm just getting that this person is kind of realizing the intensity of this connection, even when they have tried their utmost to create that sense of distance with you, hoping or thinking or feeling that on some level it would alleviate the intensity of the feelings that they have for you. But actually all it's done is has made them ponder for you and yearn for you and long for you even more than it would have done, or what they thought it would have done. With the sun, Leo energy, wow, look, so it's look at the light literally shining on this sun. So it's becoming very clear for this person, Leo energy, you're the light in their darkness, right? They're seeing the light of the situation. Certain things that have been hidden are now coming to the surface, right? This person really wants to heal this with you, okay? They really want to work on it. They want to reconcile. But I do feel and sense, guys, that you do have new energy coming in, right? And yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, as I say, that Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius placements is significant. There's some sort of fated events that are getting ready to unfold in your life in a big, big way. And I'm actually not surprised by this whatsoever, because I do believe that not necessarily this weekend, but leading up into the next couple of weeks, you know, we have the eclipses. Okay, we have the lunar eclipse and then we have the solar eclipse, and what ends up happening in eclipses season is very, very fated. There's destiny at play. But they know and ultimately sense that the tables are turning and that the time is now, right? And so therefore they're feeling the sense of the heat, right? Not just because of the passion or what there is, how they feel for you in that way. It's like they're feeling the pressure and the heat from the spiritual realm, right? From God's source, the angels, the universe, whoever you resonate with, right, is coming through to be like, look, it's now or never. It's now or never. Are you going to continue being in this cycle that you have been and perpetuate the same things that you have been doing over and over again, or dealing with similar energies? Or are you going to have that look in the mirror and reflect here, recognize that things have been the way that they are because of your part to play in this, and take accountability and responsibility? Or are you going to continue being this hamster on a wheel? Or are you going to take some sort of control over the situation in order to mediate whatever there is between the two of you? Wow, 1717 just come up on my timer, guys. So yeah. Okay, what is going on here, guys? This is big. This is big energy. So what's to go underneath this Ace of Swords, please and thank you? Oh, guys. What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Yep, Eight of Pentacles. They're realizing they want to work on this with you. Okay, yeah, they want to close the cycle that there was with the world. There's unfinished business here, and they're wanting to renew something with you. But in order for you and this person to have things work out, then they have to reach out and communicate with you, especially if you are at a physical distance, right? Maybe overseas or in different countries, or maybe a fair few hours away from each other if you're in the same county or country or state, right? It's down to them to come through and meet you halfway and to reach out to you, maybe even online here. But this person wants to make the effort to travel to see you and to showcase that sense of consistency in this connection. And I feel like your ships are coming in regards to this very soon. And I hardly am not surprised because, you know, I was touching upon that Venus retrograde coming up in the near future, right? Whereby we do have people coming back around in our lives, and also the Mercury retrograde too. So it's going to be more important than ever that whatever is going to be spoken about or said is definitely taken, you know, it is thought of carefully here, okay? Because there's a sense of making sure that nobody's regretting what they're saying, right? Because of some sort of impulsivity or recklessness to just saying whatever they're wanting to say in the moment, in the heat of the moment. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Again, flying out on the table, okay? With the Hanged One, Pisces energy. We're currently in Pisces season, guys. And I do believe that as I'm filming of this on the Thursday, the 27th of February, it's either today or tomorrow, so the 28th, it depends where you are in the world, is the new moon in Pisces. So there could be something very significant throughout the rest of this Pisces season. Also, guys, if you're a Pisces here, happy birthday, or happy belated birthday to you, and hope that you enjoy your birthday season. But let's see what's going on. What else? What's to go underneath this Devil? There's been definitely a karmic cycle to close out. Wow, High Priestess. High Priestess. I'm not going to take all these cards, but this is what I wanted to showcase through. The Ten of Cups with the World. Cancer, Pisces. Wow, okay. So basically what's being hidden, the big secret is, even though intuitively you already know that this person wants to secure a solid future with you, that they are dreaming of a future with you, and that's all they fantasize and daydream about, as I say that with the Fool, Aries energy. So we've just had Pisces come through, and then Aries very soon after. So there's something about the transition from closing out the winter season into the spring equinox as well, into the new astrological year. Obviously, it does depend where you are in the world in regards to the seasons, but there is something, I'm getting told something about a reset. There's like a reset that's taking place here, okay? Wow, and now we have Taurus with the Hierophant. So Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Gosh, so yeah, there's definitely something about getting into spring and settling into the springtime, whereby there is a major shift happening in regards to this connection. But also, I do believe that, you know, as soon as we get round to, you know, beginning of May time, the 5th month of the year, that's when we have, obviously we've already finished with Venus retrograde, and I feel that most likely done with the post shadow as well, and also done with Venus being in retrograde and dealing with the post shadow. I believe that will finish soon in May as well. So I feel like there's something about this time now is pivotal, especially in regards to love, especially in regards to this connection, whereby there is something more concrete coming in, okay? And a lot of things are going to get cleared up. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This person hopes that you're still single, you're available, okay? They hope that you're not out here entertaining of anyone. They know that you could have anyone, okay? They feel like you are someone who's incredibly attractive, and not just physically or conventionally attractive. You know, you're a whole vibe. You have very amazing energy. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you have this big aura and lovely energy, and you know, you attract in a lot of light, but also a lot of dark as well. And so you're having to use a sense of discernment, especially with people and their intentions. If you're single and you're out here and you're wanting to start dating and seeing what's out there, but I don't feel like you're someone that's out here searching for it as such, but definitely people are kind of attracted to you here and are making their way to you. Yeah, they look with the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They would be heartbroken if there was somebody else around you, okay? And if there is anyone else at the moment, or anybody that's communicating with you, they would hope that you would disconnect from this situation, that you would, you know, end it to be able to work things out, as I say that with the 3 of Pentacles with them, and build on this connection. Because what they daydream of, right, is having this sense of stability and a deeper commitment here. And once they come through to showcase that they're interested and they are very much wanting of this deeper commitment, they're not letting you go, okay? They're going to be very protective of you. But this person, they have been overthinking so much about you. Look at that, Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, and Divine Feminine. I do feel like there are certain people that if you have started up with anyone, or like anyone talking to you or showcasing the sense of interest, and you may have thought, okay, potentially I could, you know, give this a try. But then maybe intuitively, or you do already know that something isn't really necessarily what you want. So you may feel like, I don't really want to be tempted to continue with this, even though there is the possibility of being tempted by this. So I feel like you're kind of really asking that question of like, is this really what I want? Or am I just trying to fill up some sort of void because the fact that I haven't had this, or because I haven't had the attention, or because of the fact that, you know, even though I am single, and yes, I can have access to this if I want it, obviously, you know, there's no judgment here, guys, but what I'm picking up on is it really truly aligning with you, with what it is that you're trying to receive for yourself, to claim for yourself, which is like this long-term relationship, this deeper commitment, this emotional spiritual connection, or even marriage or starting of a family, etc. Like, does this sense of interaction or the interactions with these others here, even if they may be a little bit tempting, they may be more casual, right? You know, is it really going to give you what it is that you want? And you know that it won't. So you may have to kind of have a difficult conversation with someone or some of these others, if there are a few people I'm hearing on the roster potentially, right? I mean there could be, there might not be, obviously, you know. So there may be this sense of being quite direct and just saying, look, if you and someone had potentially, you know, spent some time together and then you realize, no, this is not what I want, like, you could be kind of just saying, look, that's all that's happening. It was like a one-off thing, right? So some of you may have had like a one-off thing recently, or you've been thinking about it. But I just heard that you may be realizing it's important to stay clear, potentially, if you do know and recognize that it is just something more casual or short-term or what have you. I keep getting that. Yeah, the Fool, Aries energy, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Do you know what? You're so close. You're literally at the finish line of you and this person having this new beginning. The sensual tension that there is between you and this person, even when you're not anywhere near of each other, is on another level, right? This person is just feeling this intensity between the two of you, right? They may have been having arguments with others around them who may have not been fully on the same page about you and this person coming together or starting afresh, right? Yeah, definitely, because this person may be realizing that they love you, that they care for you, or they're in love with you. And I feel like there's been the sense of being torn between two loyalties, right? Whether there's this loyalty to you or to people that have been, you know, around them, I'm hearing their whole life or a long time, like friends or family or people that they work with or something like this. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, holy F. But this person is realizing that it's worth it, that if there is going to be some sort of hiccup or misunderstanding or difficulties or some sort of strife to do with, you know, to do with you and this person getting together, then they don't care. They would want to battle it out, basically, and make it known that they have made their decision, then their decision is final, and that they're coming after you, basically. And if nobody else likes it, they can lump it. That's what I just heard. Because this person may have had these strong influences around them whereby they've recognized these people are toxic or karmic in some way, or very draining on their energy, or control them in some way, or manipulate them, or have these certain agendas towards them, or codependent on them, etc. The list goes on. And I feel like you've only just been someone that has been in such a pure energy and only tried to give to this connection, not so that you would receive as such, but you have only just showcased to this person, like, there are healthy, genuine, loving, caring people out there who do have the best of intentions. And this person may have not come across many people like that before, or if any, other than you. So they're recognizing that they may have shot themselves in the foot, most likely, and have chosen their loyalties elsewhere rather than this connection with you, whereby you are showcasing your loyalties to them and this connection, and you couldn't, I'm hearing, give a flying F about what everybody else's opinions or preconceived ideas or notions were in regards to you and this person, coming together, or what they did in their life, or they had or they didn't have, or the same for your professional life, what have you, right? I feel like there's been this elevation here on your part, and this person has only seen you kind of rise up here and putting in the work towards yourself and pouring into the, into you. And I'm hearing they're completely and utterly in awe of you, actually. And they know that you've gone through a lot. They don't know necessarily the ins and outs of everything that you've been going through, but they definitely sense that you've been experiencing some very heavy things. And they just really want to come through, and they actually want to alleviate so many burdens for you. It's like they want to just come in, they want to swoop in and just take so much off of your mind, so much off of your plate. Like, if they could come through and do of everything for you, whereby you could be in a position and place to be able to rest and just be taken care of by this person, then that's what they would do. Like, that would be their labor of love to you. But this person may have felt for a while that they've not been in a position and place to do of that exactly in the way that they kind of fantasize about or wish for. So therefore they haven't done it at all. So this person may be a bit of a perfectionist here, or they have these kind of unrealistic expectations on themselves as to how something is to be carried out. Maybe they think and feel on some level that if something isn't done to such a particular way, especially how they have it in their mind and how they were to come across to you, that there wouldn't be the sense of acceptance or reconciliation or working out on certain things with you. So it's like they've been hell-bent on some way of having something kind of tweaked to a particular setting, a particular setting. I'm getting they want something to be like, they want the sense of feeling like they have control over a situation as well, is what I'm hearing. Like, this person may have wanted to create the narrative of having more control in the situation, but I feel like you've actually surrendered and let go, and you're not controlling of the situation at all. And this person knows that there are things that you can take control of and things that you can't, and they're realizing in regards to this connection that they can take the reins, right, take the lead and change the narrative, the dynamic between the two of you if they were to do of certain things, right? But they know that they can't have of everything in a particular way, the way that they may have been used to having things go their way all the time. Others have bent to their will or bent over backwards for them, for one reason or another, right? But I don't feel like you did any of the bending over backwards for this person whatsoever, and so they were quite surprised with this. This person may have been quite egoic here, guys. They could have had a big ego, right? Yeah, as I effing say that, the Six of Wands, I mean, this can potentially be, very inflated ego, okay? Like, their ish didn't stink. They definitely felt like they may have been, heads above the rest. That's the kind of vibe I'm picking up on. But actually they're realizing that you're very well suited for each other, and this is very much like an equal match between the two of you. Yeah, with the Hermit Virgo energy. You've never competed with this person, nothing like that, but I feel like they definitely see you as someone that's very successful, that stands on their own and is of a very high vibration here. And they know that they've got to change certain things about themselves and do of that healing if they're ever gonna have, I'm hearing, the access to you again. Because there could be God, source, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, past some loved ones, are literally creating the sense of this protective force field around you, that until this person does the shadow work, does the inner child healing work, they work on themselves in certain ways, right, that they're not allowed to kind of pierce the bubble and have that physical connection with you, especially intimately, until they have gone through their ish. right? It's like they can see you. It's like this bubble, this force field. It's like they can see you, but they can't be anywhere near close to you. And it's not the sense, and you may feel on some level like you're doing of something wrong here, but you're not. You're meant to be continuing the way that you are, okay? Yeah, with the Page of Cups, this person's got to come through with an apology or asking for forgiveness, right? Because if they're gonna feel like they have any more possibility to work things out with you, then they have to be open and emotionally vulnerable with you. And also they do know and sense there is someone coming into your life very soon for new love, or unless there's somebody around you as of right now that potentially is showcasing a sense of interest in wanting to take you out. Any other final messages for this reading, guys? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces may be significant. What else is going on here? Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person is feeling basically a lot of guilt, a lot of shame. Basically they feel like, I'm hearing, I've really gone and done it this time. This person is in full sense of awareness here that they fumbled the bag, right? And that you didn't deserve whatever happened between the two of you. And it's placed heavy on their heart, basically, for them to come through. I'm hearing they are not going to get an ounce of rest until they come through and speak to you. Because I'm hearing Spirit won't allow it. It's going to weigh heavy on this person, that it's going to be constant reminders of you, day in, day out, any time of the day or night, right? Of you just being like haunting them. But you're not doing of anything whereby you're trying to get this person to think or feel a certain way. Like, this is Spirit on your behalf, basically. Like, look, they know that they have not put their best foot forward, that they didn't show up in the way that they know that they were supposed to, and then they didn't. So we're basically showcasing any sort of resemblance or image or reminders of you to this person all the time, where they can't get you out of their head until they come through. And I'm hearing provide that sense of justice that you deserve. Okay, yet with the Ten of Cups, they're just going to be haunted of basically what they potentially feel like they've missed out on with that Ten of Cups with you and that new beginning, until they speak up and apologize and do right by you. Basically, they're going to continuously feel the stress of this. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing that your spirit guides, your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, etc., they don't play about you. And regardless of how strong of an emotional spiritual connection that you have with this person, whatever title you want to put on it, right? They were acting in their shadow, okay? And, you know, with the Six of Swords, until they've rectified that or worked on themselves, then they can't have this smooth sailing with you and moving into the new beginning and start off fresh. So Spirit is all in this, right? And they're guiding this person to make their way to you. But they're not going to escape their consistent thoughts, right, or reminders of you until they talk and they come correct with the Emperor, Aries energy, divine masculine. Until they come correct. Holy F, guys. We've seen the Empress earlier, which this person is very well aware that you are, okay, and that you're deserving of the Emperor by the, you know, the Emperor status, right, to be matched. And it's down to them. And I'm hearing they have the full capability of doing it. And Spirit knows that. So that's why they're kind of like really, I'm hearing, piling it on thick here for this person to step up to the plate. Because this person, you know, needs to step up to the plate, I'm hearing, right? I'm hearing time is running out. But also you stepped up to the plate and dealt with the upset. 444 on my timer with 40 minutes and 44 seconds. And then you kind of stepped into your Empress energy. Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as you guys know, and this obviously could be switched around however it may pertain to you. But the vibe I'm picking up on is that, you know, you put your big girl, big boy pants on, and this person's got to do the same. So, you know, they just have to kind of brace themselves basically and pull them up and sort themselves out, because you're deserving of this person to work through their ish and come through correctly. And nothing less, I'm hearing. 2 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. No more sitting on the fence and wondering and contemplating about how I should do this and how I should do that. They've just got to come through and do it by now, right? They just got to come through and do it. But this person has been wondering about committing to you for a very, very long time. With the King and the Queen of effing Pentacles, as I go to break up the deck, Spirit is coming through in this reading, guys. Holy F. I mean, you're not really looking at each other or paying much attention to each other, but you feel and sense the other one is there. You both, on the same level, basically, are wanting of the same things. You're kind of mirroring each other, right, to a certain extent. But this person is realizing that they want to commit to you. They want the solid, stable relationship with you, right? And that you deserve to actually hear it from the horse's mouth, from them, vocally, that they want this, right? And not just to kind of, for you to intuitively or energetically or telepathically sense of it. You deserve actual words and action, right? And not just some pretty words either. There's got to be the follow through. So they've got to come in, not just a load of pretty words, they've got to come through with the follow through. They have to transform, okay? They have to come through and face this connection with you. Because you've already been ready to face this for a while with this person. You already know pretty strongly here what it is that you'd like to say to them, I feel. With the Queen of Swords, as I effing say that. King and Queen of Swords. Look, guys, we've had King and Queen in Pentacles back to back and King and Queen of Swords back to back. Heavy earth and air may be significant, but holy F, guys, I mean, look at this. You already know what the F you want to say. You are open to this person to come through. You want the clarity just as much as this person does. You know, you're not going to have your sword up unless you have any reason to have your sword up. But this person knows that they have to come correct. It's like come through or don't come through at all at this point. Yeah, unless they're coming through here with the Hierophant to say that, look, I want to work on this and deepen of our connection, and I recognize what this is, and it is something that I'm hoping in the future will lead to, you know, potentially even marriage, etc. Then it's like you've been all right on your own, okay? Unless this is what is going to manifest here with the Magician and the Hierophant, you have been okay on your own and just working on whatever you're needing to work on. And they know and see that. They actually have a lot of respect for you. And a respect for that you haven't just tolerated any BS from this person. But they also know that you're a catch. And you don't suffer fools gladly, and that you have people that are very interested to date you, with the King of Wands as I say that. You definitely have people that are hot under the collar for you, okay? That are wanting to put the effort in, that are going to be loyal to you. But you also, yeah, of course, have people that are interested in something more short-term as well, but you're not interested in that. Okay, yeah, look, with the Two of Swords, you're not interested in that. Unless somebody's going to come through and showcase with this sense of loyalty and give to me what it is that I know that I deserve, right? Then I'd rather be without and be on my own. I'd rather hang back here with the hang one. Like this person here doesn't look that bothered, do they? They look quite content on their own. So I feel like you have entered into the stage of like being unbothered. Yes, it would be nice for love. Yes, it'd be nice to work things out. But if it's got to the point where it's not going to work out with you and this person because of the fact that they keep on, you know, shying away, right, or not speaking up, then you're like, okay, well, fine, fair enough. I mean, enough's enough now, right? As you sit in your power as the Empress. Divine Feminine. Guys, this Venus retrograde, whatever is happening or unfolding in the next month or so is big. Big, big, big. But this person knows that you're it, okay? Final message here. They know you're it. Look at that. With the Strength card. I mean, look at you. How powerful. Stand on your own 2 feet. The baddie that you are, right? Oh, this person feels like you're intuitive as heck. Oh my gosh. Maybe even psychic, or you're just somebody that is very in tune. And this is a real, like, you know, turn on for this person, I'm hearing. But they definitely know that you're taming how you feel about this person, right? They know that you've got that kind of tempered here. That you do, yes, of course, that you want them. You want that physical connection. You want that sense of intimacy. But you're not giving in. You're not opening up the door first. You're not sparking the conversation. You're sitting on your throne and going, yeah, well, I'm in my feminine energy and I'm attracting in and I don't chase. So I'm open here to receive if you want to come through and do your part. But other than that, I'm quite comfortable with these cushions behind me. Thanks very much. With the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. So if you want this just as much as I do, then prove it to me. Basically. Show it. Because we can have this. But they got to have the bottle. And not keep bottling up their emotions. They got to have the bottle to go, right, this is what I want. This is what I desire. I have to do this, that, and the third. And make it known. But this person wants this reunion or union with you, but also they know that there's a strong possibility, I just heard, that you can still have your happily ever after, even if it's not with this person and it's with somebody else, or just if you're continuing to be on your own and they eventually catch up with you at a later time. Everyone's scenario is different. But this person loves you and they want to give to you, but they know that there are others out here who are going to be generous as well with their time, their attention, their resources. Okay, that they're going to give to you with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, how synchronistic is this, guys? So they need to get out their head and showcase to you, look, I do want you, I do love you, I do care for you, I am thinking about the future with you, and that's all I can think about. But this person has dealt with a lot of certain thoughts that they have about themselves that have been restricting them. But the Emperor, look, this person does have what it takes to step up to the plate, to bite the bullet and make it known to you that they're willing to make the supposed changes that are necessary in order to bring this into being a tangible, solid relationship, a connection. But the idea of you being around anyone else or anyone else having the sense of access to you in certain ways, especially intimately. Like this person, it drives, I'm hearing drives them bananas, drives them nuts. Like they don't even want it to be something that they comprehend as a possibility. But then they know what they got to do, because there's only so long that you can go, you know, potentially having this wait and see as to what is going to be unfolding. I mean, you know, you have a life to lead as well. 555 on my timer with 50 minutes and 55 seconds. So I'm hearing TikTok, crunch time, sort it out. Because there's no messing on your part. And I'm hearing that, you know, the higher realms are not effing about either. It's crunch time now. Things are getting serious. So there's no more kind of scouring away from it, if that's the word, you know. But anyway, guys, very interesting reading. Obviously only take you feel resonates and leave the rest. And obviously this may not all happen this weekend, but it's the current energies. But there's a lot that's unfolding, especially in this month of March. Like it's a big deal, okay? So pretty much all the signs that I called out could be very significant for you or your love interest, with those prominent placements in your birth chart. There's Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. 888, 1010, 999, 111, 1111, 333, 144, 414 is coming through very significantly. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the read. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you guys who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys in those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in the other zodiac sign readings that I provide to gain more insight for your timeless tarot messages. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend, guys. Sending love and light out to you all. Many blessings, and I'll speak to you and see you soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye, guys.